Come on, everyone, put your hands together.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
Wait, cut. The musical's later. It's time for the 2010 Reading Week Community Service Learning Project to kick off. So good morning, everyone. I'm Kevin. Hello. This is my lovely co-MC, Anushka. How's everyone doing this morning? We can do a bit better than that. How's everyone doing this morning? Okay, so thank you very much for coming out this morning. I'm going to ask you to please turn off your cell phones, pagers, Blackberries, or anything that's going to make noise. I also have to say we will be filming today's event, so please be ready to help create the story that we're about to tell.
I'm really excited about the number of people in this room today and about what we'll create together as we gear up for Reading Week. The theme for this year's Reading Week Community Service Learning Projects is Connect, Play, Inspire. You might be wondering how these three words tie into the Reading Week projects, but we assure you that after hearing today's guest speakers, this theme will make more sense to you. We would like to offer a big thank you to the Chance Center for having us here today. We'd also like to acknowledge a very special guest who is present in the audience today, Madam Chancellor Sarah Morgan Sylvester. We would also like to acknowledge and thank the Vancouver Board of Education for working with the UBC Learning Exchange to develop and implement the Reading Week projects in elementary schools. A big thank you to the UBC staff and student project leaders who have graciously volunteered to lead students in these projects. We would also like to acknowledge HSBC Bank Canada and SAP Canada for their generous support of the Reading Week projects. And finally, thank you to UBC Student Development, UBC Organizational Development and Learning, and the UBC Learning Exchange, who work together to provide training to the project leaders.
We have some wonderful individuals here this morning who will tell you more about why UBC and the Vancouver Board of Education care about students getting involved in the community and the importance of relationships in achieving academic success. We encourage you to think about our theme, Connect, Play, Inspire, throughout these presentations. So we know it's early on a Saturday morning, and some of you probably haven't had your cup of coffee or tea to start off. We're going to try and fix that by playing a game before we introduce our first speaker. We'll be telling you a short story that contains our three key words, connect, play, inspire, and we'll be teaching you an action and a sound associated with each word. So we're going to divide you all up into three different groups, then we'll teach you how to play the game.
Okay, so now we're going to divide you up. If this section, you will be connect, so, okay. And the middle group over here, you will be play. And finally, this group on the right, you will be inspire. And we have the pleasure of having one of our student leaders, Jifa, who will be helping us with this activity. Okay, so group connect. When you hear the word connect, you will say and do. And group play. When you hear the word play, you will say and do. And finally, group inspire. When you hear your word, you will say and do. Yes. Okay, so let's do a review here. When you hear connect, when you hear play, and when you hear inspire. Very good. Okay, we'll practice one more, but it'll be a bit trickier this time. So inspire, play, connect. Okay, let's get started. Is everyone excited? Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a student named Reed Week who went to UBC. Even before starting his first day at UBC, Reed knew that he wanted to connect to the university by participating in extracurricular activities, in addition to becoming inspired by what he was going to learn in his classes. Reed knew that his university career wouldn't just be all work and no play.
Determined to get involved in extracurricular activities, Reed kept his eyes open for volunteer opportunities around campus. It just so happened that one fine day, Reed was strolling along Main Mall and saw a poster emblazoned with the words, "Connect, play, inspire." He slowly approached the poster and saw that it was promoting the Reading Week Community Service Learning projects. Wanting to learn more, Reed opened his laptop, typed in the URL that was on the poster, and started reading about the Community Service Learning projects. Eureka! He shouted with joy. This was what he had been waiting for. He signed up for the projects and waited with great anticipation for Reading Week.
As Reading Week drew closer and closer, Reed started to have his concerns about the project. What if he wasn't able to connect with the elementary school students? Was he too old to play on the monkey bars? Would his 3 days of volunteering leave him extremely fatigued or inspired by the difference that his participation made in the lives of young students? Well, there's only one way to find out, Reed told himself as he trotted off to the kickoff event at the Chan Center.
Now we're going to turn it over to you to complete the story, because it's your turn to finish it. Our guest speakers have kindly agreed to keep up this momentum, so please continue to do the actions and say the phrases whenever you hear connect, play, or inspire.